Good morning. Today is about gratitude and gumption, getting up the willpower to get up and go. On a lot of days, I wake up and much like today, it's kind of a day where I don't really want to do anything. But, that inner drive inside of me that knows that I've got things to accomplish. I know what my goals are. God knows what my goals are. And with those in mind, I've got to get up and go. Sometimes the hardest thing is just doing it. Whether it's something that's preventing you from doing something because of fear, anxiety, the easiest thing to do is just cut out that white noise and take it from the max. One thing that I've noticed as I'm getting a little older is physical activity, getting out and walking, hiking, biking, all those things. They tend to get clouded by the rest of my life. And one thing that I got that was a great piece of advice is just to set that time aside. Just like you set the time aside for God and everybody else, set that time aside for your physical fitness. It definitely plays a big role in your life, your happiness, your health and wellness, and your general attitude when you're around other people, believe it or not. So today I've come out, and in practicing my gratitude, I'm visiting a place out here near Madras. And as you can see, the sun is rising. It is a beautiful day. With or without people, I think it really makes a difference when you can appreciate yourself and do good things for yourself. Maybe not good things, pleasurable things all the time. Sometimes physical fitness might not seem pleasurable until you get out and start jogging around, and then you realize, your body feels good. You get those dopamine rewards going in the head, and it's also a great way to overcome bad habits. Let's see, smoking, drugs, alcohol, um, just general habits that we get into. You guys all remember when I was doing rally, I was a pretty big, how would you say it, adrenaline junkie. And I've realized that as I get older in my life, that stuff was fun, but I can get that same adrenaline without putting myself at a huge risk. Sometimes those risks aren't worth it. But if you have the right heart, and that is a mindset of win-win-win, where everybody in the situation wins. If you can always try to accommodate for those win-win-win scenarios, you're going to win, because you're including yourself in that win. When we give it up to other people, we see that we give the wins to other people and take a loss, or vice versa. We take all the win when we know that somebody else is going to lose. And in my perspective, how my life has come about, anytime that you let somebody else lose at your advantage, it's going to come back around, whether you know it or not. So it's always a good idea to, keep that high state of mind and high reverence for people and the living things on this earth as much as you can. There's definitely a lot working against people in different ideas that might attract them to an idea and then become a different idea that's not coherent with their flow or their vortex, so to speak. But if you're in the vortex of something you like, people you like, feed on it, go with it, add to it, make it the most of it, what it is. In my story, I've been through owning my own construction company, owning a small retail shop, owning a clothing company, uh, owning a music studio and production event. And what I've learned through all that is you can really do whatever you want to do. Don't fear it. Just set your goals and start. Start with one step. Each step leads to the next step, and sometimes you'll take steps backwards, maybe not. I know that I have, but I know that in hindsight, the most important thing is to pick something and stick with it. And prayer has definitely played a larger role in my life as I've gotten older and gotten in tune with how that helps physically, mentally, spiritually. You want to stay in touch, and it's a good habit to get into, if for nothing else, just to clarify your goals. But on a spiritual aspect, to create that connection point that really keeps you going, and you'll get some amazing feedback. I've gotten some pretty incredible answers to my prayers in such defined ways that I really can't deny the power of prayer and how you choose to do that. We're prayerful beings. We're constantly at prayer. The way that I have seen it is every word we speak, every thought we make is a prayer. And if it's out of fear, it's going to be answered. If it's out of joy, it's going to be answered. Your prayers will be answered. So keeping a positive mindset is really key. And when you get that notion and you ask yourself, is this a positive thing or a negative thing? Take the positives and run with them and just feed them, because there's going to be a negative aspect to everything. But when you can really take out the positive and feed those positive parts of what you're going for, that's how it's going to work. Stay in tune. I will update you on some more things going on in the life. The Experimental Aviation Association is kicking off this summer, doing a little bit better than we did last year through COVID. And great people out there. Just in general, things seem to be opening up a little bit more. And as they do, take your opportunity to explore the great things that life has to offer. And I will catch you on the other side, and hope you guys enjoy your day and are very grateful.